John Landy of Australia. And next to him is Ferguson, and then Halberg, then Milligan, then Bannister. They're off. And John Landy goes into an early lead. No, he's been overtaken by Murray Halberg and Bailey of New Zealand. This is something of a surprise. Bailey of New Zealand leads. With Bailey of New Zealand in the lead, with Halberg second, David Law moving up, David Law of England moving up on the outside, and Landy just behind that bunch. Roger Bannister running easily in 5th place. Now Law has gone into the lead, and I feel that perhaps the pace may be getting just a little slow around that top bend. No, Landy's overtaken him. Landy in the lead. And this is the order that I expect to be maintained for some time. I expect Landy to stay there, right in the lead for most of the race. Well, there he is, striding quite easily in the lead, with Halberg second and Roger Bannister moving up into 3rd place. There is Roger Bannister moving up from 3rd to 2nd. Roger Bannister now in 2nd place, with Landy with 10 yards in the lead. Roger Bannister in 2nd place, 10 yards back. Halberg second. Richie Ferguson of Canada in 4th place, running very easily. It would be a big surprise if he were to get up there today. At the back of the field, the 2 Englishmen, Law and Boyd. I think they're probably rather tired and we shan't see much of them. Well, Landy is still 10-15 yards in the lead. They've done over a lap and a half, with Landy 10 or 15 yards in the lead of Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister running easily, perhaps he's catching up just a little. Halberg lies 3rd, and Richie Ferguson of Canada running a very plucky 4th there. Roger Bannister pulling up. There's a great contrast of styles here. You have the short, clipped style of Landy, running very relaxed, and the powerful, majestic striding of Roger Bannister. And there is Landy past the half-mile mark, with Roger Bannister 10 yards behind, and closing up on him, I think. Landy still 10-15 yards in the lead. Roger Bannister closing, I think. And Richie Ferguson of Canada is in 3rd place. This is really a big surprise. Richie Ferguson of Canada, 15 yards behind Bannister. But now Bannister is closing. Bannister is closing on Landy with 2.5 laps of this race gone. There can now only be 5-6 yards between them. Landy looks to me as if he's tiring just a little, perhaps a shade. Roger Bannister is striding magnificently there. With a lap and a quarter to go, Roger Bannister has closed on John Landy. He's lying second. Landy in the lead, and Roger Bannister just behind him. This is going to be a magnificent race. Richie Ferguson of Canada is still 3rd, but he's away back. He's got a good chance of finishing 3rd, though, I feel. With 1 lap to go. This must be the greatest mile race that any of us have seen. John Landy still in 1st place, striding easily, but I feel it's Roger Bannister's race. I feel certain it's Roger Bannister's race. There he is in 2nd place, striding very easily. And I think soon we shall see the famous Bannister spurt. John Landy, he's got 2 yards ahead of Roger Bannister still, and there's less than half a lap to go. 200 yards. Roger Bannister still on John Landy's heels, trailing him very close. 150 yards to go, and John Landy still leads with Roger Bannister second. The crowd are going absolutely mad here. Roger Bannister has come into the lead. Roger Bannister is striding away. The most magnificent win. Roger Bannister has 5 yards on John Landy, 6 yards, 7 yards. The race is all over. Roger Bannister strides home a winner of this magnificent mile race. He's absolutely exhausted, with John Landy second. Richie Ferguson 3rd. That's a big surprise. Richie Ferguson 3rd, Milligan 4th, Boyd and Murray Halberg come 4th and 5th. Well, none of us can ever have seen such an exciting race before. There is Roger Bannister being carried off by the British team manager Leslie Truelove after the most superbly judged race. He just kept behind there, relaxed, until the last 100 yards, and then he let go that terrific finishing spurt. Well, that is about the most exciting race that I've ever seen, and the crowd is showing their appreciation here. The stadium really went wild. I haven't got the time to give you yet, but I suspect that it will have been a very fast time indeed.